Great sound. It's part of the practice. We'll just maybe notice the breath once again. And perhaps we give ourselves a moment to just maybe bask in community, bask in having more than one person in a room, or bask on being in the room with others for our practice rather than on a flat screen. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just the goodness and the wholesomeness of community and the support that we have in one another. And our asana of the week is our Bhujangasana, our cobra pose. So in our yin practice, we don't have a cobra pose, but we can embody the energy of Bhujangasana. Embodying the opening up to spiritual possibilities. Opening up to embrace all experiences. As if they were happening for us, for our highest good and the evolution of our awakening. Just continue to breathe. Perhaps dropping in here right now to your own awakening and this inward journey of yin yoga. Perhaps breathing in for 4. And exhaling for 6. And inhaling for 4. And exhaling for 6. Inhale. Maybe exhale a sigh this time if you need to. Inhaling, maybe the breath to the hips, letting the breath settle into the lower parts of the body. And exhale. And one more breath together, collective inhale. And then we'll exhale. And now maybe you open up your eyes. And then as you're ready, you can make your way up to table. Maybe the knees are underneath the hips. We'll just walk the hands as far forward as we can. And then when you get those arms as far forward as you can, just drop those sit bones back onto the heels. And we'll start in a child's pose with those arms extended. Maybe keeping a blanket handy in case I come around and just drape it over your back as we begin to cool down throughout our practice tonight. Those knees underneath the hips, arms extended long, dropping down to child's pose. Just inviting in right now the idea that we are supported. And everything around us is happening for us, not to us. Perhaps even taking that a step further and imagining that we are the creators of our own experience. Surrendering to the breath in whatever texture, whatever level of softness or loudness or sigh that might present itself with. Yin is about surrendering, it's about receiving, it's about effortlessness. So just maybe scan your body. Yep, nice, really nice. Scan the body and see where there might be some effort, and maybe notice if you can release that effort. Yeah, it might be in the way the palms are. If they're face down, maybe you flip them up, or vice versa. Maybe you extend those arms a little less than further and just draw them towards the body. There might be effort in the extension. Perhaps letting go of any effort to make it effortless. And soften the palms. The fingers relax. Perhaps just softening an edge. Maybe the edge of why you came tonight. Can you soften that expectation? Give yourself a breath in and out. And in. And let it go. And one more breath in. And then follow that with an exhale. And then as you're ready, gently pressing up. And we'll come into what we call in Yin as our rebound, where we come onto the back, or you can go flat onto the belly. And we just lie neutral and flat, either on the back or on the belly. And we let that prana, that maybe we dammed up, we compressed, that tension that we created, we let it all release. Allow yourself to feel that gentle release here. This shift in energy that you created just with a physical shape. Breathing in for another breath. And letting that breath leave the body. And for those of you that aren't on your backs, go ahead and gently roll your way to your back. And then for all of us, if we have a blanket under the back, just slide that blanket out from under. So we're flat on that long blanket. And we should all have a block handy. It's probably off here, left side of the mat. So find a block. It's kind of like at the restaurant, we don't know whose glass is whose, just grab one. We've got a block. Let's bring the feet to the floor, the knees to the sky. So if we're setting up for a bridge pose, we're going to lift those hips and slide that block just underneath the sacrum. So just right above that little crack that we have back there, the very base of the spine, and it should feel really nice and supported. in this little supported bridge. But as you're ready, maybe bring those arms up overhead. Extend them long if it's comfortable. Let those arms rest. Just drop into this shape. Opening up the meridians, such as the lung and the heart, small intestine that run along the arms and the fingers. We'll breathe here into the low back and the hips. Let that heart soften. Let the glutes soften. The thighs soften. And then maybe if it feels comfortable in your body, there's no pressure to do this. It's just an option. You can extend those legs long and let those heels and feet just reach forward. And this is a really deep back bend. This is really a lot of compression on that low spine. So really be honest and see how that feels in your body, because it isn't even necessary. It's an option. You can have those feet flat. With this spinal compression on that lumbar spine, it activates that urinary bladder meridian, which works in conjunction with the kidneys. Those kidneys are that fight or flight. They release the cortisol, the adrenaline. So when we access the urinary bladder, it's almost like a little salve. It's like that comfort blanket or teddy bear that says that you're okay. So perhaps maybe just saying to yourself, I'm okay. I'm okay. Allowing yourself to settle into a little bit of a refuge or safety. Like a ship in the harbor. Maybe notice if the breath is taking on a certain path in the body. It feels as though the breath is pooling the base of the throat and the thighs. Yin Yoga has a way of bringing up emotions. So perhaps giving yourself permission to just kind of feel whatever comes up and to see it from start to finish. Not even the need to dismiss, but just watching it. This is like a supine cobra pose. So perhaps inviting yourself to embrace all experiences in life. Yin Yoga is a way of supporting us in learning how to embrace the really good shapes that we want to just last all class, and the ones that we hate that we never want to do. We just tolerate. Supports us and embracing that discomfort, knowing that it will end. As you're ready, you can bring those feet back to the floor, press the feet into the floor as you're ready, lift the hips, slide that block out from underneath, lower the arms, yes, and come into your rebound. Really nice and slow. You might want to hug the knees in, but see if you can just let those legs go flat first. And let the rebound work out that tension. As my teacher Marcel says, rebound is why we do yin yoga. If you have a specific area of your life where you would like to send the embodying energy of Cobra Pose to, that opening of spiritual energy, the embracing of life's experiences, then go ahead and plant that seed right now. That our collective consciousness and the energy that we co-create tonight can go to that area. It's amplified for this lovely community. Just let out an exhale. And then breathe in. And then on your next exhale, let's just draw that right knee into the chest and just hug that right knee in. Maybe both hands interlace and just rest on the shin. Keep those eyes closed if it's comfortable. I'm just going to bring some eye pillows around and rest them on your eyes. They have little pillowcases, so I wash them every time. If you don't want an eye pillow, just raise your hand. Okay. Hugging this knee into the chest, just compressing it on that right side body. And for those of you that are here every week, you know that this bent knee activates the stomach meridian. And as we hug the knee into the chest, into that right side body, it's compressing that ascending colon. So this is supportive for digestion. Supportive for physical digestion. And of course, energetic digestion. Allow yourself to settle in and to rest here, reminding yourself that there's no rush.
Your next exhale, just gently release that right leg long and find yourself in your rebound. You let out a sigh or a breath in that rebound. Really dropping that back body into the earth. And you can do that as many times as you need. It's as if the muscles are just gliding into the earth and then the bones settle down into the earth. Maybe you feel the shoulders drop into the earth and that heart opens a little more. Perhaps noticing if that prana has a certain sensation. Maybe it's like popcorn, or like that snow globe that you shake up and then the glitter just floats and drifts down to the bottom. Maybe it's still like the Hudson on a windless day. Whenever you're ready, exhale and draw that left leg into the chest. Maybe let out a sigh. Good job, guys. The stomach meridian also reminds us that we're lovable. And supports us in drawing the nourishment out of our experiences. So this energy of Cobra invites us to embrace all experiences, and this activation of the stomach meridian, this balancing of the stomach meridian rather, helps us in drawing the nourishment out of those experiences. In Sanskrit, the word is viveka, discriminate. The stomach discriminates between what we keep and what we need to release. What a powerful, powerful shape we're in. Just surrender and relax into that shape and all of its benefits.
So if you can relax the mouth just a little more by letting the corners of the mouth soften, maybe the lips part as a low jaw releases from the corners by the ears. As you're ready, your rebound awaits you, releasing that leg down with control as if moving through a dream. This moving meditation, this resting meditation that is our yin yoga practice. The snake represents the focus of the natural world. As the cobra rises up, it represents opening to receive spiritual energy. Grounded in the earth and open to receive spiritual energy, we meet life with a willingness to embrace all experiences, both positive and negative, as part of our process of learning and awakening. Just exhale. And as you're ready, draw both knees into the chest. And then we're just going to let those knees drop over to the right side in a little gentle twist. And I'm trying to make them kind of moved out of the way. Just go and drop those knees over. And this twist, once again, supporting that digestion and nourishing ourselves from all experiences. And this little twist here, opening up along the left hip, that outer hip, that activates the gallbladder meridian. And that gallbladder meridian works in conjunction with the liver. And the gallbladder is what supports us in decision making. When it's balanced, we might feel clarity. We might feel secure and confident in coming to a decision. If it's overactive, we might be impulsive. We might be more reactive rather than responsive. And if it's out of balance, if it's underactive, we might just be really indecisive, never deciding, never knowing what we should choose. So we just bring it into balance with shapes like this, so we can have that ability to make a decision when we need it, with clarity, with information, with security. Really nice job with the breath, guys. Let's honor that breath as it requests to be sustained or suspended, as it requests to be exhaled as a sharp exhale or a long exhale. Whenever you're ready, you can come into your rebound. Yeah, really nice. Just breathing in and out, whatever way, shape, or form. Can come into the next side whenever you're ready, remaining in your rebound as long as you'd like to experience this rebound. We'll just draw the knees in and just gently drop them over to the left side. Remembering that this is your practice. And so really, it's whatever shape makes the most sense for you. Maybe the rebound just a little longer is what you would like. Let go of any holding in the chest. The subtle movement of our emotions is the movement of prana. Just observe those emotions from beginning to end. There's no judgment. There's no comparison. No needing to discard them or shame them. Not even a need to enjoy them or embrace them. Just let them finish, let them begin. And drop into this inward journey. Go ahead and come into your rebound as you're ready. Yeah, just let that breath release. Mm-hmm. Good job, guys. So for our next shape, let me give you guys some options, okay? So just be sure to honor where your prana, where your energy is directing you and guiding you. If you want, you can bring the soles of the feet together, coming into your supine butterfly. Those hips open, the knees up to the side, soles of feet together. If you want, you can roll over onto your stomach, a little more active pose. We're going to come into our seal pose, which is just the legs long, tops of the feet on the ground. And it's similar to our cobra pose. It's a back bend, but it's on the belly. So if you want to stay on your back, you can. You want to come onto the front of the body and come into a back bend. You can also do that. And this is why we have choices. Because sometimes it just feels really nice to stay in the back, and sometimes you want to get off that back. Yeah. Nice. So you can soften those shoulders down. Mm-hmm. Good job. Good. We notice that inner eye. Where's that inner eye directing you? Where is your awareness going? See if you can just follow it. Just follow. Follow that white rabbit. Just don't even ask why. Just follow it. As you're ready, you can come into your final rebound of Shavasana. Whenever you're ready, you can stay in your butterfly as long as you like. Or your seal. Relax the base of the throat where the clavicles come together. And relax the tongue in the mouth and maybe relax the gums. Relax the inner ear. Soften the space between the ears. And bring your awareness to the right foot and the left hand. And the left foot, the right hand, the right shoulder, the left hip, the right hip, the left shoulder. And awareness to your heart space. And let out a sigh. Maybe you press the tip of the thumb against the tip of the index finger. Press the tip of the thumb, the tip of the middle finger, thumb and the ring finger, thumb and the pinky finger. We open and close the hands. You can scan the body. You can stay right there on your backs. We'll just close here on our backs together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to close. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Give yourself as much time as you need to begin to move. There's no rush to move.